first time.
But, in addition to being, Cliff Hutchinson, attorney at law, I'm also Dr. David Greenblatt of Greenblatt Greenblatt Psychology. So if you ever need to unload about anything,
thank you.
I'm here. Yeah. So what seems to be bothering you?
I was like 26 when I had my complete hemorrhoidectomy.
Well, dear God.
Right?
I feel like you had a rough upbringing, though. Between the beatings and
you can only take so many ice scrapers to the asshole before your body starts to fight back. He was beaten by his mother with ice scrapers.
And I enjoy it a lot.
And stiletto shoes growing
It's
up.
a recurring time. It's one of our tentpole topics.
Yes.
How much I was beaten as a child.
Yeah.
But it's a smaller tentpole. The largest one is shit.
I remember my mom.
So that's what happened.
Beat me one time so bad that I shit my pants.
Wow.
And
all right, can you just stop the fucking show right now? We need to have like an intervention, right? Don't we need to get a third party in here who have help evaluate? You got beaten so hard you shit your pants.
I did.
Now, real quick
this
ask,
happened.
Wait. To set a standard, Kyle, when I say that I got beat or hit as a kid, you understand it to be like a wooden spoon when I was bad, right? Or your palm. Open hand or a wooden spoon, not beating a kid until he poops himself. So give us this to know.
I don't remember what I did exactly, but I think it was showing some kind.
The beaters are listening right now.
Yeah, they listen to the show, but it doesn't hold me back that much. They I think it was I showed some measure of disrespect, right? And so she's beating respect into me, and just beating and screaming and just having at me. And I shit my pants. And in my head, my first thought was oh my God, is there really shit in my pants? And then there's that sort of warm, comforting shit in your pants that I was all right, this is mildly pleasant, but oh no. And that was me as a kid. So
Can you give the age?
Yeah. Age?
18.
7.
7, okay.
Yeah. And
man.
So she's beating the fuck out of me at 7. I shit my pants and I'm like, no. When she finds this out, it's just gonna get worse, right? When she finds out that I shit my pants, she's gonna ramp this up to next level, and now I'm totally fucked. Oh no. And I start crying and through my sobs, I tell her that I pooped myself. And but the unexpected happens. She goes easy on me, and she feels bad that she beat me so much that I pooped myself. And now I'm like, wait a minute. Is this a strategy for future beatings? Is this a thing that I can reproduce on demand to end beatings sooner than they would have otherwise beaten? They're ended. So
I did a survey on Twitter last night, and I said, your child spills a perfectly good glass of milk. Do you A, beat with stiletto heels, B, beat with an ice scraper, or C, loudly fuck so the children can hear? And we got a couple thousand responses, folks.
Well, I'm going to guess stiletto 1, because that's the most famous option.
All of the above.
I didn't include in all of the above. I wanted to force the segmentation between these 3 options. Now, beat with stiletto heels and beat with ice scraper both tied at 22% of the 1,600 or 1,700 responses. 56% said loudly fuck so the children can hear.
Oh, God.
And I bet that happened more often, right? Little passive-aggressive fucking. You disrespect me. I'm about to go get plowed by your dad. How you like that?
It really is an all of above kind of scenario, though, Taylor, because what you don't understand is a good child beating really puts Mrs. Woodworth in the mood.
Oh, God, I'm getting hot. Honey?
Man, I broke a glass. Did I tell this story already? I broke a glass in the kitchen. I did? Did I just tell it?
No,
I want it. I want this.
Yeah.
I'm thirsting for this.
This was 2.5 weeks ago. And I'm barefoot. So it's a problem, right? It's fallen and it's scattered in 100 different directions. It's not like it's 2 pieces. So I call in Jackie, and whatever, it's the division of labor in our house. She's the kind of person that would clean up broken glass on a kitchen floor. So anyway, she comes in, and without thinking about it, I position like the kitchen island between me and Jackie. And I'm like, I broke this. I didn't mean it. I knocked it over. It was me. But like, can you help me? And she's like, yeah. And she's cleaning it up. And I'm just like I said, we've got this big kitchen island with like a granite top, and I'm standing and as she moves around, I'm moving around like to make sure that she can't get to me. And she's like, this is okay, like you don't have to, like you're hiding from me. And I'm like, I am hiding from you. She's like, you're so scarred over this. Like, this is not a big deal. Like it's okay. I'm not even mad. And I'm like, whew, what a relief. Like, I don't know. I had like
some dark shit,
dude. That's really funny, but it's also like genuinely sad.
Yeah,
like
and it's
your
funny.
parents beat a fear of little minutia. You broke a glass. Like, jeez.
Yeah, I've never talked about the darkest shit.
Well, I mean,
it's not to share.
I've told. I mean, you gotta. Yeah. Well, first of all, we're gonna jump back to this.
I can't.
What's the darkest you can go? You've probably gone there before.
Yeah, probably. I've told the stuff that I'm willing to talk about.
Well, yeah, that's really sad.
Yeah.
That you got fucked up so hard.
I don't know. I'm all right. Just little flashbacks here and there, right? Like a non-veteran, but mostly fine. Working my way through life.
Would you know if you weren't though? Like maybe you think that like some of the feelings that you get or the emotional responses that you have about any number of things, you think of them as natural and normal responses. But what if they're very out there for the average person? Like I feel like this, like
yeah,
maybe,
you can't know how consistent your response inside is to stimuli compared to other people who maybe didn't go through that trauma. Is that what you're saying, Kyle? Like maybe you think you're processing something normally, but your only frame of reference is the fucked up frame. Like
if I smashed like a gallon of milk in front of both my parents, like I would have no fear. That's a little one. That's I don't know. I feel like maybe
I taped my brother up and put him in a wagon and pushed him down a hill while my dad screamed from behind me, "Taylor, don't you push him down that hill!" I had fear in my heart, but I also deserved that reprimanding. So.
Reprimanding?
Yeah.
So did they just?
No, I got spanked. But it wasn't. It was always like a structured, "this hurts me more than it hurts you" kind of spanking. It was never like my mom or dad would freak out and like go into a histrionic fit of them beating me or something. It was always like a measured thing.
They
weren't in a rage when they did it.
They weren't blackout crazy when they hit you.
No, they were always very reasonable and structured in the way they did it.
Mom, you've been on this before, right?
I sure have, and I enjoy it a lot.
It's nothing but panhandling.
Kind of panhandling.
Money.
Artist